Hello. If your aim is to get more open into your hips, then stay tuned, and I'm going to explain you in this video of tips and tricks how to open more into your hips. This pose that I'm in is what we call figure of four, also seated half pigeon. There's many names to it. And when I started practicing this pose, I was probably about here, couldn't go any further. So just to show you that it is possible to get so open into your hips that you can get your shin closer to the chest, and then this kind of opening into your hips allows you to go into many other different poses, deeper hip openers poses, or even arm balances. So let's start from the beginning. First thing you want to do is to have your spine long. Sometimes when there is tightness in the hamstrings or when there is tightness in the back, we tend to be more of a round up position. So even we want to kind of sit up nice and tall where the spine is long, and even that it's not there yet because there is tightness around other areas. What I would recommend you to do first thing is to sit onto blankets or cushions or blocks, anything that will elevate your bum and allows you to have a much more long spine and straight spine. That's the first place to start. Once you're comfortable with your position in kind of this L shape, upside down kind of L shape, then we can start working on the pose. Bringing the right ankle just above the knee. So my knee here is just above, and the foot is actually outside of the leg. So the foot is not on the top of the leg like this. It is more outside. So it's actually the bone of the ankle that it's on your muscle bit here. Keeping your spine long and straight, avoid the rounding up. Keeping the spine long and straight, you're going to slowly slide the left foot in towards you. No rush, slowly sliding in. And then maybe you get to this point, it's like, wow, okay, this is already quite intense. Stay here, make little adjustments into your right leg, maybe adjust the bone. Sometimes the ankle bone digs into the muscle. Now you're going to engage into your right leg. So the right leg is going to externally rotate to open. Can you see how much more the hip has opened because I'm engaging into my leg? Now from here, maybe we can bring the front foot a little bit closer to us. Inhale. On the exhale, slowly coming up, keeping the spine strong and long. Breathe in. Exhale, come up a little bit more. Again, resetting into your spine, and this right leg is still opening to the side, the foot is still flexed. Okay, so this might be the place where you're going to stay, and you can have your hands behind you like I am now for support, or you can even grab into the underneath the left thigh or whichever leg you have in front. And you can even maybe go a little bit more, so you just lift with your hands. But make sure your spine is always long and spacious, and that your right leg is always opening to the side, opening out to give you that external rotation, so that you have more space in the hip to lengthen the spine and open into the hip. And then slowly, bit by bit, your foot will be able to come up and come up and come up and come up and come up, and then all the way up. Now, when I come all the way here, I need to make a little adjustment in my hips. So I lift the bum, I wiggle a little bit my hips so that I can place the bum down on the floor and keep my hip open and be confident and strong in my posture. My spine is long. So you can do that as well, even if, you know, maybe your foot is not all the way there, maybe the foot is a bit further forward. You can lift the bum, just wiggle the bum, find that juicy place where you feel that you are going to the edge of the pose, and then sit the bum down and stay there breathing. Always remembering this right knee or the bent knee externally rotating. Another way to do this pose is with your back against the wall. So this, if you have the back against the wall, so imagine there's a wall here, it avoids that we do the rounding up. So that's another option as well. So let's do the left side now. And it is normal that one side will feel different from the other, so I think it's really important that we listen to our body and be mindful of those changes and those differences. Left foot flexed, knee externally rotating, opening to the side. Hands behind you, make sure your spine is long. Don't forget to sit onto something if you need. Breathe in. On the exhale, slowly lifting into the knee. No need to go too much. Inhale. Exhale, lift into the other. Spine always long and spacious. Breathe in. Exhale, bend into the arm a bit more and open the knee. So let's just check in now with the position of the left hip. So we're opening out. The foot is active, so we're keeping the angle of the ankle in line with the knee. The spine is long, we're not rounding up, we're lifting through the chest. Breathe in. Exhale a bit more. And here it's that place where I need to make a little adjustment to my hip. So I lift the bum off the floor, adjust it, maybe bring my bum closer to the ankle, and then place the bum on the floor and keep my spine long and straight. Breathing here, pressing your left knee down, externally rotating into that left thigh. And to come out, we come out very slow, gently, the same way we went in. There you go. So I can guarantee you, if you do this pose very often, and you can do it at any time of the day, slowly, mindfully breathing, you will notice a great improvement in the opening of your hips. Thank you so much for watching. Namaste.